Nigeria government have asked Interpol to hunt Emefiele's over alleged $6.2 million fraud case and also forging the signature of former President of Nigeria, President Muhammadu Buhari. Greetings to you all, my fellow Nigerians and other viewers. Hope you guys are doing fine and thank you so much for stopping by. So my people, Emefiele has been accused of forging former President Muhammadu Buhari's signature in order to loot $6.2 million. So I'm going to be giving you guys the news in full details, but before I do so, please help us to like and share this video so that this video will be recommended to other people. Thank you. Now the news in full details, it says, the Nigeria government has requested the assistance of the International Criminal Police Organization Interpol to hunt and arrest 3 defendants in the alleged withdrawal of $6.2 million from the Central Bank of Nigeria last year through a forged document. The Office of Special Investigator of the CBN, Jim Obaze, made the request on Monday after obtaining an order of the Federal High Court in Abuja. The office, through a letter by its head of operations, Eluho Okpoziokpo, named the defendants as Adamu Abubakar, Ima Abubakar and Odo Osheni. The Economic and Financial Crimes Commission had earlier charged Mr. Osheni, who is at large alongside former CBN Governor Godwin Emefiele, before the Federal High Court in Abuja with stealing the said sum under the presence that it was requested by the presidency to pay international election observers. The Anti-Graft Agency alleged that on 8 February 2023, Mr. Emefiele connived with Mr. Osheme to obtain $6.2 million from the CBN, claiming that the money was requested by the then secretary to the government of the Federation, Boss Mustapha. The Anti-Graft Agency also alleged that Mr. Emefiele in January 2023 forged a document titled Presidential Directive on Foreign Election Observer Missions, dated 26 January 2023 with reference number SGF.43/L.01/201. In the letter to Interpol, the Office of the Special Investigator of the CBN requested the International Police Agency to watchlist and place the 3 alleged fugitives on its red notice with a view to arrest and repatriate them. The Special Investigator had earlier obtained a warrant of arrest for the 3 men from the Federal High Court through a motion ex parte it filed on 18 January. In support of the application to Interpol, the police have also filed a 6-count charge required to activate the process of hunting and arresting the wanted men. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu last year appointed Mr. Obaze to investigate alleged fraud in the CBN under Mr. Emefiele. A report submitted to the president by the special investigator indicted Mr. Emefiele of various crimes. The commission earlier on Monday presented a former branch controller at the CBN, Onyeka Ogbo, as its first prosecution witness. Mr. Ogbo testified that he received in January 2023 written approvals of the President Muhammadu Buhari and the then Secretary of the Government of the Federation, Boss Mustapha, as well as Mr. Emefiele for the withdrawal of the money from the vote. He said the approval was given for the payment of the money in its equivalent to someone who was presented as an official of the SGF office. He said the money was paid out in April 2023, but appearing as the 4th prosecution witness in the ongoing trial on Tuesday, the former SGF boss Mustapha denied that he or Mr. Buhari gave an approval for the payment. Led in evidence by the prosecution counsel Oyedikpo Rotimi, Mr. Mustapha said the document came neither from the then president nor his office. He said his signature and that of Mr. Buhari were forged on the letter purportedly giving an approval for the payment. Boss Mustapha said, "All through my service here as the SGF, I never came across this document it was claimed that Buhari signed. From the face value of this document, having served for 5 years and 7 months as the SGF, this document did not emanate from the president for the following reasons. A correspondence that has the C of the Nigerian president does not carry a reference number. The C is the authority. Secondly, I have looked at it and read that FEC decisions are not transmitted by letters. They are transmitted through extract after conclusions are adopted. Thirdly, I am the custodian of the FEC. The president will not refer executive conclusions to me. Also, in all the 5 years and 7 months, I have never heard of the term special appropriation provision referred to. The terms known to me, my lord, are the appropriation as provided by the Appropriation Act normally passed by the National Assembly, and when the government files drafts, it brings supplementary appropriation. In all the correspondences I have received from Buhari, it has never had please accept the assurance of my highest regard. I am insubordinate. My correspondences do not carry that. And lastly, looking at the signature, it is a failed attempt at reproducing Buhari's signature. I will leave that to the experts. So my people, Emefiele and his conspirator has been charged with several counts which I'll be reading out for you guys. Count 1, that Adamu Abubakar now at large, Ima Abubakar now at large, Odo Eric Ocheme now at large, and others also now at large, on or about the 23rd day of January 2023 at the Federal Capital Territory, Abuja, within the jurisdiction of the Federal High Court, conspired among themselves to commit offence to forgery and thereby committed an offence contrary to paragraph 3 of 6 and punishable under section 1 of 2C of the Miscellaneous Offences Act, cap. M 17 Laws of the Federation of Nigeria 2010. Count 2, that Adamu Abubakar now at large, Ima Abubakar now at large, Odo Eric Ocheme now at large, and others now at large, on or about the 23rd day of January 2023 at the Federal Capital Territory, Abuja, within the jurisdiction of the Federal High Court, conspired among themselves to commit offence to wit, uttering forged documents, and thereby committed an offence contrary to paragraph 3 of 6 and punishable under section 1(2)(c) of the Miscellaneous Offences Act, cap. M 17 Laws of the Federation of Nigeria 2010. Count 3, that Adamu Abubakar now at large, Ima Abubakar now at large, and Odo Eric Ocheme now at large, and others now at large, on or about 23rd day of January 2023 at the Federal Capital Territory, Abuja, within the jurisdiction of the Federal High Court, forged the following document. 1. The Presidency, Office of the Secretary to the Emet of the Federation Identity Card in the name of Jubri Abubakar. 2. Letter dated 23rd January 2023 purportedly written by Mohammed Buhari to Mr. Boss Mustafa. 3. Letter dated 26 January 2023 purportedly written by Boss Mustafa to Mr. Godwin Emefiele. 4. Central Bank of Nigeria internal memo dated 31st January 2023 purportedly written by the Director, Banking Service Department to the Governor. Count 4. That Adamu Abubakar now at large, Ima Abubakar now at large, Odo Eric Ocheme now at large, and others now at large, on or about the 23rd day of January 2023 at the Central Bank of Nigeria Abuja Branch Office, Garki 2, Abuja, within the jurisdiction of the Federal High Court, uttered the following forged documents. 1. The Presidency, Office of the Secretary to the Government of the Federation Identity Card in the name of Jubrim Abubakar. 2. Letter dated 23rd January 2023 purportedly written by Muhammadu Buhari to Boss Mustafa. 3. Letter dated 26 January 2023 purportedly written by Boss Mustafa to Mr. Godwin Emefiele. 4. Central Bank of Nigeria internal memo dated 31st January 2023 purportedly written by the Director, Banking Service Department to the Governor. Count 5. That Adamu Abubakar now at large, Ima Abubakar now at large, Odo Eric Ocheme now at large, and others also now at large, on or about the 23rd day of January 2023 at the Federal Capital Territory, FCT, Abuja, within the jurisdiction of the Federal High Court, conspired among themselves to commit an offence to wit, obtaining property by false pretense, and thereby committed an offence contrary to section 8 and punishable under section 1 of 3 and section 10 of the Advanced Fee Fraud and other fraud-related offences at cap. A6 Laws of the Federation of Nigeria 2010. Count 6. That Adamu Abubakar now at large, Ima Abubakar now at large, Odo Eric Ocheme now at large, and others also now at large, on or about the 23rd day of January 2023 at the Central Bank of Nigeria Abuja Branch, within the jurisdiction of the Federal High Court, by false pretense that one man who held out himself as Jubrim Abubakar is a staff from the Office of the Secretary to the Government of the Federation and had approval of the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria to source money from the Central Bank of Nigeria for foreign election observers, and with intent to defraud, obtained the sum of $6,230,000 United States dollars from the Central Bank of Nigeria Abuja Branch, and thereby committed an offence contrary to section 1 of 1A and punishable under section 1 of 3 and section 10 of the Advanced Fee Fraud and Other Related Offences Act, cap. A6 Laws of the Federation of Nigeria 2010. So my people, that is it for you all. Please let me know your opinion in the comment section, and please help us to like and share this video so that YouTube and Facebook can recommend this video to other people. Thank you so much for your time.